Good morning, Dual Universe. Welcome back to Ark Central. I'm your host, as always, Fancy Vader. Let's get into updates at Novaquark. This month kicked off with the announcement of the Community Digest program by Novaquark, which will consist of a monthly release of community-created content. Players will be able to submit their constructs by email, where they will be reviewed and checked for compliance with the developer user's content promotion policies. The introduction of a hotkey combination to disable the in-game UI, except for the NDA watermark, has been added to help the users produce quality content each month. The first content feature was released Spooktober 22nd. New content can be discovered on Dual Universe's Twitter page linked below. Novaquark also released Dual Universe version RO.13 to pre-alpha testers with a wide range of changes. This update saw the introduction of long-awaited anti-gravity generators, which allow large ships to hover effortlessly in the atmosphere. There is currently no fuel cost, but speculation suggests that an energy cost will be implemented in the future. Anti-gravity generators are currently available in only two sizes, small and medium, which are designed for the 64M and 128M cores respectively. More functional elements were included in this patch, including large and extra-large rocket boosters for enhanced speed. A large number of new decorational elements also arrived this month, with pipes, shuttered windows, wooden furniture, several ship-based elements, and bathroom fixtures to freshen up on long flights. A full server wipe allowed changes to be made in the physical game world as well, with Alioth's surface area now 4 times larger, with more biomes and accompanying assets. New ores have been introduced, with 15 new variants across all planets currently in-game, although placeholder textures are currently in place for all. The devs recently released Kickstarter Update 45, which detailed plans for the shipment of physical rewards that are included with many of the more expensive Kickstarter founder packs for Dual Universe. Backers that are eligible for these rewards should review the Kickstarter update for instructions to ensure on-time shipment, which is expected to occur at the end of the year. The Kickstarter update is linked below. Several more updates were added to the development Trello board for Dual Universe. Most notably, seasonal weather will be considered as a player-suggested feature, along with implementing periapsis and apopsis values of an orbit for Lua scripting. Hexagonal core elements to match the shape of planetary territories have been rejected. Theo Made, a junior producer at Novaquark, was interviewed by a French MMO website this month about his role at Novaquark and the development of Dual Universe. The article provided a small insight into the inside operations at NQ and DU. As usual, the interview is linked below. Now let's see what's new in the community this month.
Welcome to this month's community section. I'm Glory, here to guide you through the busy month that we had in the community. Without further ado, let's get started. On October 1st, Industrial Corporation Meridian Jumpworks signed an economic agreement with the Darkstar Imperium, re-establishing relations after both left the Free Trade Alliance last month. The authoritarian DSI government later gathered more support by integrating RAIN into its home sector on October 3rd, adding Xenophobe's elite military group to a growing list of partnered organizations. However, on October 14th, Ginger, president and founder of the Federation Alpha, forcefully withdrew from the Darkstar Imperium's citizenship program by deleting, then reforming his own group in order to regain the quote-unquote super legate position on the organization's community portal page, which had apparently been in the hands of DSI's Emperor Primarch at the time. The incident appears to be linked to a recent interview on Dual Insider, where Primarch professed an openly superior view of DSI's ownership of TFA, which had apparently been arranged without Ginger's consent. Primarch and other DSI officials also appear to have made derogatory remarks towards Ginger and the Federation Alpha, including comments about Ginger's leadership ability, German nationality, political views, and mental capacity, obtained from excerpts of an anonymously received video. When asked for comment, Emperor Primarch stated that he did not know of any such comments and pointed instead to the incident of a radical TFA member spamming explicit material on the DSI Discord server. President Ginger has expressed a desire for both organizations to move forward and go their separate ways. After losing the last of its support and closing its doors to the world for quote reconstruction following the calamitous chain of events covered last month, Lucas Vanguard's Free Trade Alliance officially disbanded on October 6th, confirming the end of the rocky alliance of interest, which had been marred by overambitious expectations and unequal distribution of rights and duties. Shortly after, the Darkstar Imperium announced that it had gathered most of FTA's disappointed dissidents within their sphere of influence. When contacted, Lucas himself declined to comment. On October 4th, the Sovereignty Integral of Tilo and Sector Protectorate signed an alliance treaty. 3 days later, the Sector Protectorate officially left the Ionian Federation on good terms, abandoning its longtime partner alliance after the Federation's recent decision to replace former Federation Superintendent Lord Kiton. Penumbra and the free racing community signed the Interneutral Assembly's Konami Agreement on October 5th and 6th, respectively, joining a growing list of small entities gathering under a single convention for trade and diplomacy. The INA appears to be rapidly increasing its diplomatic relations to gain political momentum, recently arranging a mutual defense pact between all of its partners. On October 6th, the Tortuga Collective released Tales from Tortuga, a series of 12 short stories following the experiences of various people throughout Tortuga, a vision for a community-built city designed by crime syndicate Band of Outlaws. Directed by Agalov, editor of Serious Spaceship Drama, the series has already published the first 2 of its stories, Kurok's Do Not Go Gently and Ben Fargo's The Artful Affirmative. Several more community writers are expected to contribute. The links to the stories are found in the description below. On October 9th, Master Chief Mark I was chosen to replace Lord Kiton as one of the 3 superintendents of the Ionian Federation. Master Chief Mark I expressed his views on leadership and necessity to tighten the Federation's bonds, citing an issue of, quote, weak leadership and lack of community interaction. On October 12th, GLSU's longtime leader, Glory, aka Ya Boy, departed the organization to focus on dual universe content creation. Following the departure, Zerafi was appointed the new leader of GLSU, while Pengo 1998 took up Zerafi's former position as advisor. The same day, Tsunami, leader of Hyperion, the German wing of the Terran Union, also passed his managing director position to Underhand Ariel for undisclosed personal reasons. Underhand Ariel holds a reputation as a successful builder and architect within Dual Universes community after his team placed 3rd in Novaquark's outpost building competition back in February. Let's take a look at the top 10. The 5 largest organizations continue to hold their long-established rankings, but New Genesis has edged out both the Solar Empire and the Darkstar Imperium to take 7th place. And that's all for the community updates this month. Now back to Fancy Vader.
Remember to give us a follow on Twitter, hop on our Discord, and let us know what you think in the comments below. As always, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest from Ark Central. Till next time, this is your host, Fancy Vader, signing off from the Skeleton War front.